Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and you're clashing with Rob. Alright, so we're just doing a war recap. Our last couple of wars, yep, as you can see, we have lost. We lost versus Gould 13. We lost by 1, so that was fairly close. And the last war, Many Faced God, we lost by 12. We did have a bit of trouble on that one. A lot of our Town Hall 9s were probably a little bit, well, not all of them, but we had quite a few. We were probably a bit weak on the attacking front, so we did have trouble gaining stars during that war. So we've made a couple of changes to our clan. Basically, we're just enforcing basically troop levels for town hall levels, just to make sure you can attack your own range. We were finding that we were basing moving people up on their war results, but sometimes if they were a newish Town Hall 9, they were attacking Town Hall 8 and doing well, and we were moving them up, and they didn't have the troops to match their own level still, and then they were therefore struggling. So we've now put some troop levels requirements in for certain Town Hall levels. Now, as you can see here, this is our new war. As you can tell, can't read their name. They're a level 5 clan. We're in preparation day. War starts in about an hour, so looking forward to this one. Hoping we can get back on the winning streak. Get back into the green. As you can see, we've got 3 Town Hall 10s, down to 13 it's Town Hall 9, and the rest are Town Hall 8s. We're only a small wall this one, 20. Just with the rule changes, we've got a few sitting out, just trying to get the levels back up. And as you can see, the guys are fighting. They've also got 3 Town Hall 10s. They do have an extra Town Hall 9, but that really shouldn't be a problem. And if we have a look at us, we've got the 143 wins. These guys have got 81. So hopefully we can get back onto the winning page with that one. Now we might just go have a look at some results. Now this war, I was really happy, ecstatic with my first raid. I 3-star number 2, which is Town Hall 10, but saying that, I did the opposite and had a 48% fail on number 1. Really hate failing, it doesn't happen very often, but I tried to mimic the attack on what I did on base number 2, and it didn't quite work. I did get interrupted during the raid, which sidetracked me a little bit, but still it's not a good enough reason. So let's watch this raid. Now basically what I've tried to do here is, the good thing about war is you can study bases before you attack, so you can sort of pick what you think are weak spots and try to pre-plan your attack. So while I was pre-planning this, I thought this is what we call the Nemesis base. I might just freeze it. Didn't freeze. There we go. This is basically what we're calling the Nemesis base. Basically, with the Nemesis base is you have a look in a war. If you have a look at the structures that are closer to it, there's no defenses. So basically, what happens is if you send in giants or golems or anything that attacks defense, they'll go from one defense to the next, and they'll just go around the base. So all the buildings in the middle can just pick you off, and it can be quite strong. So what you need to do on these sort of bases is you need to clear paths for your troops. So what I decided to do is put a golem up this side, and a few is just clear out some of these defensive structures. What you're going to watch me do is I'm going to do the same on this side, clear out some defense. That way I can see my main force from the center here and funnel them in straight through into the core here. Alright, so we'll go back into the attack. So as you can see, I've used the golems, wall breakers also to get that golem in there. I've only put I put 4 whiz down there, clear out some structures. I've done the same over this side, golem, few wall breakers, another few wall breakers just to bust both the walls open with some whiz. So those golems are taking all the fire, while the whiz can take out some of those defensive structures. And as you can see, they've taken out some, so that's going to create a path for my middle main force. As you can see, my heroes, another golem, some whiz, my witches, and as you can see, I'm going to put rage down, a jump spell for that middle compartment, and freeze. And if you see the freeze, they've got quite a lot of buildings. So all the skeletons that are rushing in, the heroes are rushing in, they're all under rage, freeze spell, another rage in the middle, and as you can see, there's a lot of troops now, and a lot of wizards doing damage, and skeletons. The witches are staying up. And that's another thing when I was scouting, I noticed that in this section here, the top section, I was pretty confident if there was a big bomb, there was only one there, and I thought my skeletons would set off earlier, and therefore I wouldn't lose massive lot of witches or wiz to a big bomb. Continue watching it. So as you can see, King's got three quarters of his health, or if not more. The Queen's still at full health. Got plenty of witch still alive. A golem still up. And as you can see, this raid's going quite well. The Queen did go to the side, but a witch is there, spawning skeletons, so the Queen still looks pretty safe. King and the Golem are doing a great job here, taking all the fire, and these witch, the last whiz that I saw just went down. But as you can see, there's only a cannon, a whiz tower, arch tower, 2 cannons left, and with having 4 witch alive, spawning skeletons against those, there's only 1 splash damage, and the Queen's at good health, and still got her royal cloak. This raid's, well, it's got 3-star written all over it. As you can see, not a big bomb, but it's not even close to taking them off. And as you can see, we'll just speed that up. And there we go. I ended up using 7 witch. So I had 2 in my clan castle and 5 out loose. The main key to that raid was, like I said, it's creating a funnel into the direction you want, and just placement of spells. Timing of spells is critical. That's what hurt me on the first raid. My spells probably weren't as spot on, and it makes a big difference. On base 1 too, it did have the defenses were a little bit more upgraded, which we'll have a look. So you can see it's a little bit more upgraded, but same general thing. Problem is I didn't get the spells as good. Alright guys, I'm just going to leave it at that for today. I hope a lot of you have looked at the upcoming update. Hopefully it'll be in a few more days. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to, honestly, I'm really looking forward to getting the new badge, the Titan badge. I like the idea of what they're doing with the 5,000. I got to admit though, I'm not happy that it probably take me till maybe the end of the year at current rates to get there. The fact is, no one's there yet. So once a few get there, it'll gradually get bigger and bigger. I'm hoping that it'll become easier. The fact that they're bringing out more leagues and might entice more people to push up. If more people push up, there'll be more raids and more trophies to gain. At the moment, there's only a small pool of players there. If we can get more pushing up, maybe that'll help. Well, time will tell, but I'm really looking forward to that. If you are in our clan, I am asking, as soon as the update comes out though, get the air blower. 2 air blowers. It's going to be pretty overpowering for anyone that wants to attack with air troops. So that would be a big advantage having 2 of those in straight away. Some clans might relax and not rush into it, but if we can get our second blowers going, I think it's going to give us a winning edge for a little while. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you come on in a couple of days and you'll see that we're back on the winning side of things. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you like, leave a message and please subscribe. Thanks guys.